This shelf looks simple. It isn't. Hours before you walk in, a truck was already assigned to restock it based on data from registers, including transactions that haven't happened yet. You come for groceries. You don't come to think about supply chains, but walk into a large supermarket and you're standing inside one of the most tightly managed inventory systems on Earth. Tens of thousands of distinct products. One building. Thin margins, often just 1 to 3% at the bottom line, which means every empty shelf is lost revenue. Every unsold carton headed for markdown is lost revenue. So the question isn't whether the store tracks what's on the shelf. The question is, how? You'd be forgiven for thinking it works like this. The manager walks the aisle, notes what's low, calls a supplier. The truck comes. The shelf fills. That model isn't wrong. For decades, it was the system, and for a small independent shop, something like it still can be. But in June 1974, at a supermarket in Troy, Ohio, a pack of chewing gum crossed a laser scanner, and retail changed. The barcode didn't just speed up checkout, it turned every register into a sensor, and the sensor was the beginning of a loop most shoppers never see. Start with the scan. When you buy that carton, the transaction doesn't end at the bag. It enters a central database aggregated across every register in the chain, often in near real time. That data becomes the primary demand signal for what the store should stock next. But the system rarely asks only, what sold yesterday? Forecasts incorporate seasonality, holidays, school schedules, weather, promotions, local events. The goal is to predict demand before the shelf goes empty, not perfectly, predictively. From that forecast, the system generates a recommended order, specific quantities, specific delivery windows. Store managers still matter. They can override within limits a heat wave, a local festival, a product recall. The algorithm proposes. Humans adjust. Here's the part most people never see. Your order may already be influencing the next truck before you've bought your next carton. Most products don't travel from factory to store directly. They pass through a regional distribution center, a warehouse sized to serve dozens or hundreds of stores. Inside, workers pick cases against your store's order. Conveyors sort. Pallets build. Routes form. Some goods cross-dock, unloaded from an inbound truck, and loaded onto an outbound route with minimal storage. Speed is a design choice. High-velocity items can arrive daily, sometimes overnight. The truck you pass on the highway at 3 a.m. may be finishing the last mile of this system. Inside the store, the product has an address, a planogram, a defined shelf position. Restocking isn't random, it's mapped. By the time you arrive, the loop has already run once, and when you scan at checkout, you start it again. Let's trace the whole system. Supplier production. Purchase orders driven by retailer forecasts. The distribution center pick, pack, route. The truck, the shelf, the scan, data flowing back. Sales, shrinkage, stockouts. Forecast updating. Order generating. Truck dispatching. A closed loop. This isn't hidden because someone hid it. It's hidden because it's distributed across buildings, companies, schedules, and data sets no single person holds in their head, and not every product follows the same path. Fresh bread, dairy, produce shorter loops, tighter time windows, more waste risk. Some suppliers deliver direct to store, bypassing the warehouse entirely. One shelf, multiple subsystems. So why do shelves still go empty? Because the system optimizes trade-offs, not miracles. Forecast wrong, stock out. Forecast too high, markdown S and waste. Lean inventory saves money every day until the supply chain shocks. Recent years made that fragility visible. Retailers want availability. Suppliers want efficient production runs. Customers want low prices. Data systems want accuracy. Those incentives don't always align. Globally, a significant share of food is lost before it ever reaches a store shelf. Spoilage, damage, and breakdowns across storage and transport. The system makes sense once you see the whole board. It is not designed to be perfect. Go back to the shelf. That carton isn't just a product, it's the output of a forecast, a warehouse pick list, a delivery route, a planogram, and the last time someone like you scanned one just like it. Next time you hear the register beep, you're not just paying, you're sending a signal. You'll see the truck, the warehouse, the data layer, in plain sight. Now you can't unsee it. A grocery shelf is a system coordinated, measured, and rebuilt every day. That carton has a price on it, and the price has its own system costs, margins, signals, psychology. That's what we trace next. If this changed how you see the shelf, we're mapping more systems like it every season.